I'm not just trying to scare people out of taking meds.
You're trying to help them.
Also showing that you can totally shed your chronic illnesses completely, forever.
I realized after that nothing is more important than making time to myself, and that no one knows how I feel except me, and that no one can speak my truth except myself. These 44 days open this portal in a physical and spiritual level that no other program can offer you.
I had not had a good night's sleep in years, perhaps. And I want to say 3 weeks, a month into this program, as I became aware of this layer of anxiety that I was carrying with me everywhere, I could sleep.
I was drinking and smoking, which obviously wasn't helping, and the depression overwhelmed me to a point that I felt like I really couldn't function. I couldn't even work. It's given me the motivation and confidence to pursue my career as an artist, and it's given me my life back. Or not even my life back, it's given me a new life to start out with. And being so young, I'm only 21 years old, it's inspiring to see what I'm going to be able to do for the next 40, 50, 60 years of my life. And I'm so genuinely grateful for what I've been given, and I guess all I can say is thank you to Kelly, because she's changing lives.
I was only 12 years old, and that was when I was prescribed my first antipsychotic, multiple medications, and then eventually I was deemed untreatable. Self-healing is the most empowering feeling that I've ever had.
And one of the most successful parts of the entire program for me was the retraining of just, life is beautiful. We're all divine and amazing, and we should not ever discount that.
I had my son in 1999, and 7 weeks after I gave birth to him, I found out that I had lupus. And he said, you no longer have lupus. And I was like, you're kidding me. I couldn't believe it. I got in my car and I bawled. I felt so different after taking all of that out of my diet, that was the evidence, that I'm evidence-based, that I needed the evidence first, and then I would believe it.
Yes.
And that's why I was like, this is really happening.
It's an amazing program. It's been the most healing endeavor I've ever done for myself. I'm so grateful now that through the Bottom Mind Reset program, I can sleep.
I'm a forest school teacher, leader, and we teach take care of yourself, take care of each other, take care of Mama Earth. And it's something that just rolls off the lips, but not until now have I realized why take care of yourself is before take care of each other and take care of Mama Earth. Because if you don't take care of yourself and put yourself first, even though as a mom that sounds so weird to say, you can't serve, you can't be that person for others and for the world. So I think that has really been what I've been able to receive from this program, is how important it is to take care of yourself, your mind, your body, and your soul.
I started my taper journey a little over a year ago with 2 failed attempts under the supervision of doctors that did not understand the side effects of coming off of antidepressant medication. I was told that the symptoms I was experiencing were not related to coming off the medicine, and I was even told that withdrawal symptoms are not a real thing. So the 3rd attempt at coming off the medicine was under Kelly Brogan's approach, and it wasn't until then that I realized our body and mind's miraculous ability to actually heal themselves if we just nurture them and give them the proper care and time to do so. I am not at the mercy of someone else to heal me. I can heal from within, and that feeling is the most incredible feeling you will ever experience. I am in control of my health. So after 10 years of being on this medicine, I have been off for almost 3 months, and I feel awakened and alive in a way that I have never experienced before.
I went through Kelly's Vital Mind Reset program almost 3 years ago. And this was after a post-grief and medically induced haze. I've been diagnosed with obsessive compulsive disorder, depression, bipolar type 2, borderline personality disorder, likely complicated grief, and I'm probably missing some in there. And I've been on an SSRI. I had been on an SSRI for about 10 years and never thought I'd be where I am today off of everything, off of all my medications.
Paxil made it so that I didn't have any healthy anxiety. Like, would drink beer, smoke weed, take Xanax, and like go to work and think it was totally fine. Like, if my boss notices, I'll just tell her. She won't care. Just like kind of took away all logic, really. Hey Kel, maybe you should lay off the whiskey. Or like, let's take a look at your diet first before putting you on levothyroxine. I'm a therapist, and so in my practice, I'm like preaching all of this stuff and not practicing, and it's creating like this internal conflict. No mood swings, my sleep is perfect. I get into bed at like 8, read for an hour, lights out at 9, sleep through the night. When my alarm goes off at 6, nothing stresses me out anymore. I'm like completely fine. I mean, things that would have stressed me out before are like, I can't even explain it. It's just like, stress isn't even a thing. My thyroid is completely fine. The labs are totally normal. This is after 7 years of taking a thyroid medication and being told that I was gonna probably have to take it for the rest of my life. You could choose to change your diet and make some lifestyle changes. This choice has side effects too, where here, your original problem will get fixed, but it has a side effect of fixing all your other problems too.
And all of a sudden I'm in a new hometown and I have all these things falling in my lap, and was seeing a doctor who had me on the Prozac, and one day he switched me to Lexapro and there was no taper, and that was really like a light switch. It was just like, I don't want to be here anymore. It made sense for me to kill myself. I don't even feel, like you said, like happy all the time.
Right.
I just feel more at peace.
Yes.
I feel just very, very level, and I definitely don't have the extreme highs that I used to, but I certainly don't have the lows. I just feel very, very complete. I'm on 0 medications, 0 psychiatric medications, and I've never felt like this probably my entire life, because when I was growing up, I probably wasn't eating the right foods.
When my addictions took over and the depression, the light was just dimming and dimming and dimming. I am not a broken person. I am not going to be sick for the rest of my life. I'm not even sick. And even though it feels like that light has dimmed inside of you, please know that it's still there.
13 years ago, I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease, which is an autoimmune condition that affects the digestive system. After all of that, it turns out that just 44 days would prove to be more profound than I had ever imagined. Vital Mind Reset helps to create a foundation and foster a holistic understanding of self in a way that can only be felt through experience.
This is Vital Mind Reset.